A viaduct is basically a long elevated road or railway built on a series of supports like pillars or arches that lets traffic pass over obstacles. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lola Chila and today I'm in Nairobi CBD and it's a Sunday, and I wanted to update you, or just to bring you, because I've not done this video before, to bring you an update of how the Kenyatta Avenue Ngong Road Viaduct development is happening. And just remember, these particular projects as they are happening, I'm also learning along the way. So as usual, I am really grateful for the support you guys always give me on the comments, updating me, correcting me, and all that. I really do appreciate, by the way. If I ever lie to you guys that I'm a teacher in all these things, we will all be failing, because I am not. I'm also a student, and you know, and all that. I can also do my own research, but you guys can also do your own research. But in the meantime, like, share, comment, and let's see how this project is ongoing. I'll be updating you along the way too. So as you can see, progress is ongoing. I want to cross over to the other side. Pretty risky, pretty risky. So this is how work is ongoing. They've put up a perimeter wall on the other end because heavy machinery is being operated, as you can see. That is a lorry backing out of the space. So this is how it looks like. This is how it looks like. There's a lot going on. This side has already been dug up. Same to that side. So I cannot use that end, considering there's a lot going on, but hopefully you can see from here the work that's been carried out. So I'm going to follow the viaduct up until where it kind of ends. Yeah. A lot going on. So KURA has said that the perimeter wall that you see, which was just put up recently a few days ago, is to protect pedestrians and vehicles from any unintended damage or accidents due to this ongoing construction. So Serena Hotel is just behind me. It's just right there. As you can see, people are stranded. For those who use this route, they're like, what's happening? People are kind of stranded. So because this is pretty new, the dug up on this end, because for a while it's been on that side. But let's see. So pedestrians have been directed to use this side where I am. And I would understand why. So a lot of work going on. A lot of work. So we are checking out the Kenyatta Avenue Viaduct construction that is meant to, it's part of the mega projects happening to decongest the CBD. This is a billion shillings project. This is how it looks. So let me try cross over to the other side, because I can see people are crossing. It is very confusing. Very, very confusing right here. So this is how the place looks like. It's a busy bee. So this is the perimeter wall that is being put up to protect that end and this end of activities that will be ongoing. These are some of the signages. So I want to go around. I want to follow that in a few. So there is heavy security, partly for coordination and partly just security around this place. We have the traffic police, we have the police, we have KDF, just to make sure no confusion. There is no confusion as the project continues. Sasa, so I'm gonna try and walk all the way up until Integrity Center. That is the drainage happening right over there. So let me just give you a view of where I'm coming from. It's a very busy Sunday, because I'm here on a Sunday. There's tarmacking done on the ground where I'm walking on. These are just slabs placed here, and this is how it looks like here. And there's a school right over there, by the way. It's been here for years, so I'm sure they were given notice to just, hopefully protect their kids from dust and all that comes from heavy construction. That's what I hope. So as you can see, the walls here have drainages already as I'm walking around. Yeah. It's quite hot, really. I didn't anticipate today feeling like this. So this is their water supply. Quite some new stuff going on. Yeah. So whatever that is, the drainage ends there. And that is the school. So I don't know how exposed that place will be, the school I mean, because for a while there you couldn't figure out there was a school there. We always knew, but it wasn't as open as I'm seeing it right now. So let's walk up until where it's connecting. This is a project that's expected to end in 2026. So as you can see, we have multi-layers of projects going on under this government. And personally for me, all I'm waiting for is to just see the impact of all these projects once they are completed, the impact on the quality of our life, and especially when it comes to movement right here in Nairobi, because this is a city that grew so fast. And if you guys remember, all these are still under the SDGs. This is a church. It's one of the oldest churches in Nairobi, Catholic Church. So as I was saying, this is what's happening here. It's part of the SDGs and the Vision 2030 goals to urbanize a lot of cities in Nairobi. This is definitely tar or oil. Yeah. So part of the Vision 2030, if you all remember, don't forget. And I keep on even saying there is no need to come to the comments and try to say, oh, this presidency is working more than the past presidency, because we are just round the corner from 2030. These things were supposed to be done way earlier, and I'm glad they're happening now. And let me reiterate, I'm apolitical when it comes to development. I don't attach development to politics per se, because once something is rightfully supposed to be done, like whoever would have been sitting in government would still have done those projects. You get? So we are still working on the blueprint that we launched years back, and somehow I think we are running out of time. Let me try and cross the other end. So Vision 2030, we are still working on it, guys, years later. Those of you who remember. So don't attach any of this to politics. If you separate issues, you will learn that it was to be done with or without. Yes, that is my outlook, and that is my opinion. So all that was just to streamline the health sector, streamline infrastructure, modernize cities. Yeah, that was the goal. And even though I feel like we're a bit behind, because if you watch countries like Senegal, you will be amazed. Yeah, I've been watching a few clips by this lady and a different gentleman, fellow YouTubers, and African countries, certain African countries have really moved. They say we don't compare, but we can't fail to see. We cannot fail to see. Yeah, we're talking about the BRT, we're talking about the interconnected railway lines, all that. And for a country that has been peaceful for a very long time, I feel like we should be years ahead. Years ahead. So there is nothing really to brag about. For me, this is just what's happening on the ground. That's just it. You get. So let's continue the viaduct. So this is how it goes. Definitely these blue shields here are just to protect pedestrians from everything, but that's what's going on inside there. Yeah. So I'll have to just go around. So those are the Milimani low courts. I've left behind the Integrity Center. This is the area the works are ongoing. I need to cross again. Kabisa. Well, so as you can see, it's quite loud here. So the road is quite squeezed. CRBC. The road is quite squeezed. I see people just vehicles waiting for one to pass before they do. Two vehicles, especially when there is a bus, something cannot pass at the same time. Oh, yeah, I'm glad they're doing this job on a Sunday. You can see the markings have already been done. These are the different sections of site. Nothing much happening here, but across you can see work going on. So this is how it looks. So let's follow this trail. So from what I'm gathering, this project is quite extensive. I'm just seeing here and there, several sections, different sections are being worked on. So it's not like right now it's like a straight line you can join and just know what this thing is. You're just seeing a lot of activity and that's it. So it's connecting here next to Milimani Courts. As you can see, works are ongoing. Like I say, it's just the sites are several, so groups of people working on different sections, and then finally we will be able to just figure out what is going on. But at the moment we just know this is the Kenyatta Avenue Viaduct. So this is something that was begun a while back. I'm taking you to the section that was already set up, waiting for this project to finish. And these are the pillars, because these will just be routes with underpass, overpass, for smooth interconnectivity. So we are here at, this is Madison Group. It's an insurance company. And this is where we are. These are the old pillars. It's gonna come join here. And clearly it's an overpass. Clearly. So this section looks quite sketchy, but I know it will be alive very soon. But at the moment, quite sketchy. We have places to eat here. We have a police post here. I think I can see a police post. Yeah, quite sketchy. I have no idea what is going on here. I think they're putting kiosks back up. They were brought down. So this place looks like it had been not necessarily neglected, but been waiting for a while. The pillars are already set up. This is a project. This signals that this is a project that was to happen way back, and it's just being picked up right now. And I love the speed that it is going at. Even though, as usual, like any neglected area in Nairobi, there's a lot of dumping and all that. Oh, wow. Now it makes sense. This is the overpass. This is the overpass. So let me give you a swipe of exactly how it looks from where I am standing. All the way up to there. Where the stuff I do to bring you content. Now where is this? I didn't even expect that I'll show up from this side. But I'm here. Yeah, I'm here. So these are the pillars. They've been here for a while. So definitely, I know you guys will have so many questions in the comments. I'll just be following up on this project as we continue, so that we can also all try to understand. The one thing you should always remember, I'm also learning as we learn. If I ever lie to you that I am now the teacher, we will all be failing. So I love the fact that usually in the comment section, I find experts, I find the stakeholders, I find the mwananchi, and all of you, your questions are very valid. And you know, you give me the answers sometimes, and I'm also learning. Yeah. So if I ever lie to you that I'm the teacher, we are all failing. Always remember that. If I don't know anything, I'll be on the ground and I'll ask you guys, what is this? But so far, this is the Kenyatta Avenue Ngong Road Viaduct coming together. This one here. So it ends here at the Green Park. That is at the moment, but work still ongoing. I'm trying to be careful with where I am, with my balance, but work is still ongoing. This is the far I am. Now I start to understand why this road used to look like it doesn't make sense. I used to ask myself, why is this place never completed? Why was it never completed? But now I see everything coming together. I see everything coming together. Ooh, look at that young man there. Okay. This is a nice photo.